Welcome to FTB Friends Unleashed, a multiplayer server series based on the Unleashed mod pack. Current players include myself, CD Arena, and Fixer. Okay, let's connect to our server. And we're here. Now, I should explain where we're at. This is my base that I'm beginning here. And we'll take a quick trip to spawn to show you that, so you can see what you've missed. I'll meet you right there. Alright, and as the sign says, welcome to spawn. This right here is the center of the world spawn area here on the server. And I did a little bit of creative mode editing and just made a simple glowstone outline. And then planted a couple glowstone around to create a semi-safe environment for people that spawn. Because after all, who wants to die and then reappear back at spawn and be under attack by monsters? So while we're not 100% safe yet, we've got a good start going. Let me grab some blueberries here to eat. I was able to find a large blueberry bush and one single raspberry bush and one single blackberry bush, and I've been trying to grow them, and the plan is to make a 3-high hedge around the spawn area to provide protection against pretty much everything except for spiders. If you're new to Feed the Beast Unleashed, there is a different different type of slime available in here. They drop these blue slimes, and they look like regular slimes, except of course they're blue in color as well. And I think I've seen a skeleton riding one, actually. Skeleton riding a slime. Let's stash that in there for whoever wants to come eat some. Anyhow, this is spawn. I haven't really built it up any because I'm waiting for my friends to join in and play. This right here is an oreberry bush farm. Let me put a torch down up here. And these are bushes that actually give you berries, and you can turn those berries into metals, they act sort of like nuggets. But of course these ore bushes grow best in the dark. That's why I have this underground there. And a little starter wheat farm for anybody that's joining and needs wheat. There's some trees over here, and this floating chest in the center actually has some books in it with some quick rules. I'll just flip through these here. Basically, it's just stating that this spawn area, and you can see in the distance those glowstone pillars that represent like a larger square around spawn. The area inside those is for community use. So if you want to build a base, you have to go past those glowstone borders. And anything that you dig up out of the ground here, it should be used for the community. So you'll see in the chest here, I dropped off my old tools and stuff. I made an iron bucket with some iron I found over here, down in this area. This is where I've been mining the stone to get the starter tools with. And these I plan on being the 8 entrances to the spawn area. Once this hedge finishes growing around, you'll have to come in through there. This was also done in creative, just because I wanted to have a safe spawn area before pretty much anything else got built. So, spread those around a little. Got some rules about building in the nether. Basically, I'm reserving the roof area for travel, nether travel. So not to build any bases up there, just portals and stuff. And then try to put your portals at the normal coordinates. If you don't know what that is, you used to divide them by 8, but with this mini map in the upper right corner of the screen there, those coordinates in the nether are actually the same coordinates that correspond to the overworld. So if you take one step here, one of your coordinates goes up by 1. But in the nether, when you take one step, it goes up by 8. So you don't have to do any math. Just have to match coordinates. And some basic server rules, which are basically, don't crash me, backups are done, admins, and mob griefing is off, which means creepers don't blow holes in the dirt. That's something that's always annoyed me. Not that book, this book, which is not signed yet, is for making claims. And I've made one claim to the south of here. Stick that back in there. And let's take a trip out to the base. I've only been on for a little while. Like I said, I did this part in creative. It only took like an hour after I made the server to get this up and running. I did a little bit of exploring around, gathering bushes. There is... Let's see if I can get this map zoomed to the right scale. Well, you can't see it, but to the northwest there is a desert village, which I also flew over to and took a little bit of time to block up their doors so that they'd be safe from zombie attack until we can go over and visit them. Because Mistcraft is in this. There's also a temple here. I have not been in the temple yet. And the village is off this way. So, we'll go back to spawn. And this is sort of a miniature tree farm I started to provide wood for people that are just getting, you know, getting their feet wet. Now we'll head out to my base, which is due south, and I've cleared a little 3-wide path all the way there. Make it easy to run. Kind of leveled the ground out and built up the ground in places there. And I'll show you my plans and where I plan to build a base. Basically, somewhere around here. Let me hit F9, turn on chunk boundaries. Yeah, right here. Ooh, I kind of want him. If he's still close enough for me to get. Collecting ender pearls. Oh, did he go? Dang it. I was hoping for an ender pearl. I think he went underground. Anyhow, if you're standing right here, looking south, and I will open up the map for this. Okay. On this map, you notice the red triangle staring south. At the bottom edge of the map, you can sort of see a cactus fence around my current base. Well, if you imagine a square that extends off to the left here and off to the right there, and about double that size to the south, it's basically a 200 by 200 block of desert, starting right here at this edge and proceeding up here. Oh yes, I did die once here. To a blue slime of all things, which is why I have this fence up now. This cactus fence. And we shall be right back. And we're back. Okay. It's a little basic reed farm I got started here. So I can get myself some books and other products going. Let's actually collect those now that we're maxed out. And I made a little basic tree farm around here. This is mostly cover for fighting Enderman at the moment. Let's take that bucket. Oh, and these hives and the blaze powder is from all the desert plants and hives that are in the immediate surrounding area. I've gone ahead and gone around and collected those. I brought over one single berry bush that I'm going to try and grow some more of. This was my original base here. Dang, that thing still is not grown. It's been a long time. Rubber trees don't like the desert, apparently. Got a couple hives off in the distance. I didn't go too far out from the base here. I just cleared the immediate area, basically. And I've been working this area. This is my inner safe base. I've got a little drop here, a little lookout window. See what's going on outside. And I'm trying to keep an eye on the mini radar looking for Enderman. Drop down here. And I got a little miniature wheat farm going. Need to harvest that hive. Let's go ahead and get this. This is my interim food source. And I'm trying to grow some cotton there. Let's grab that while we're here. Yeah, I really haven't done too much off-camera work here before we started the series. Just basically establish a little safe spot. And I've been trying to mine down to bedrock here. And as I recall, I didn't get all the way there. I think I was a few ladders short. And I have the ladders on me now. So we can go ahead and finish that. Let's hop in here. You can always use iron at the beginning here. I'm going to need a pick. Now looking at the mini-map in the corner there, looks like there's lava off that direction, which is good, and I see caves. And this is nice and low. This is diamond level. And those diamonds will come in handy. Can't mine that without the iron pick. Maybe see how big it is though. Yeah, it looks like it's at least 6 or 7. Alright, we're getting kind of precarious here. I'm gonna need a diamond or a iron pick for this. So I'll meet you at the top. Alright, we're up at the top. Luckily I still have 3 left. Make ourselves an iron pick. And I like that in spot 5. While we're here, make some advanced food. Alright, I'll keep that as backup, I guess. By the way, this little step up is to keep zombies that get smart enough to find their way in here from getting to me. 감사합니다, 여러분. I'll see you at the bottom next episode.